Mix the filling with butter, and I made the best meat pie of my life. To start, in my pot, I'm going to add 1 finely chopped white onion. I'm going to let it saute here for about 2 minutes. Now I'm going to add 1 pound of ground beef. Now I'm going to season it. Here I have a special powdered seasoning for meat. I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt to enhance all the flavors of the filling. I'm also going to add thyme, curry, and half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now let's saute everything really well. At this point, I add 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 potato cut into small cubes, and 1 carrot also chopped into small cubes. Mix well, and now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. I mix quickly just to distribute it well throughout the mixture. Since everything is well mixed, I'm going to add 1 cup of water. Stir and let it cook until the carrot and the potato are soft. Here my meat is already well cooked and has a creamy and thick texture. The carrot is also well cooked. It's not hard. I turn off the heat and transfer the filling to a bowl so it can cool down. I set it aside while I prepare the dough. Now, in a large bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, and 1 1/3 sticks of cold butter, cut into cubes. Now I'm going to knead well with my hands, bringing all the ingredients together. I've already mixed it well, and it should have this consistency. Now I'm going to knead it a bit more so it becomes smooth. Then I divide the dough in half to work in parts. I cover it with plastic wrap so it doesn't dry out. Now I place it in the fridge for 30 minutes to rest. It rested the indicated time in the fridge. Now I'm going to cut this dough to start forming the pies. I cut it first in half. Then I cut it into equal portions so they're all the same size. I take 1 portion of the dough. I roll it out well with a rolling pin until it's the desired thickness. Now I cut it using the lid of a glass as a round mold. But if you have a dough cutter, you can also use it without a problem. Now I place the filling, which is already completely cold. It's very important that it's cold so the dough doesn't break. Now I carefully close the dough to seal the filling inside. I press all the edges together with my fingers. I leave the empanada well sealed with a nice shape. Now with a fork, I gently press the edges without piercing the dough. I just press to seal the edges better. That way we avoid the filling from leaking during baking. And this is how our pies are turning out. I place them on a board as I finish them. I continue making the rest until all the dough is used. I've already shaped all the pies and they look very nice. Now I place them inside this baking tray. I've already put parchment paper at the bottom of the tray.